Hey friends, how are you guys feeling? Welcome to this Twitch session. So nice, huh? I am doing well, thanks. How are you guys feeling? Um, Good afternoon. How are you feeling, Crowd Africa? KSS, nice to see you all joining in today. It's been some time. Lesser frequently than normal, but I'm still here. Farming, yes, that's good. That's what we do. Farming waste, claiming rewards. Hey, how good is that? I'm doing very well, very well. Just pretty excited about the new release we kind of did not mention, but was released today. For nowadays, now you don't need to spend Astro credits on your acceleration, but you can actually use tiny amounts of IXT. This is good. This is good. And this is actually good in the long run as well. So, um, yeah, enjoy it while IXT. Hello, OX Planet. Say it again. I can say what again? Yes, you can spend IXT to accelerate your your process. Well, I might as well just show you what has happened today. You might not have seen it, but the case is that there has been an update that we did not, as of yet, mention anything about. We just kind of roll it out, and yes, and what you can do now, you can actually use your, well, you can speed up any process using, you can speed up any process using, I don't have any, but basically, yes, what you can do is, now we can claim a lot of things here, which is nice. Um, but basically, if you have any processes ongoing from Eternal Lab, New Lands, or GWS, you can speed them up. You can accelerate them by using not only Astro Credit. Nowadays, you can use IXT as well. So if you don't want to waste Astro Credit, well, spend IXT instead, and you can accelerate that process, which is nice. Why has there been so many MC issues? Well, we are updating it every day, um, increasing the performance, improving small bits and pieces that we find need updates. We're fixing bugs. There's a lot of things. We're still in beta phase. Mission control is just 1 month old. So there will be some baby sicknesses that we need to take care of, and that's what we're doing. Hopefully, within the very near future, it will become more flawless. It will be, the user experience will be a lot better, and yes, I mean all those tiny bug updates we're rolling out, they will just increase the user experience. But from time to time, all these tiny updates and fixes, they are unfortunately causing some minor problems to the site. But it's for the good. It's for the greater good. It's for the future. Unfortunately, we have to deal with it at the moment. So well, yeah, that's the case. That's the case. But we are getting better and better, and it operates a lot smoother today, I think, than it did at the end of last week, which is really nice. I think we have now to speed up the entire process of mission control, and it feels a lot smoother for me, anyway. And I hope that these minor issues that we're encountering every now and then will stop. Eventually they will stop, but it might take some time, and especially now when there's a lot of things that we want to fix, it might take a little bit longer time than it has done in the past, but we are getting there. I need Astro credit for facility. Can I use IXT too? No, you cannot use IXT to buy facilities. You can buy the resources required, but you cannot buy facilities with IXT unless you go on the secondary market. But yeah, so if you go in today and if you have any ongoing processes, as of the day, there's normally an accelerate button here until the refining process is done. You can accelerate the processes and you can spend not only Astro credits, but you can actually spend IXT as well. And as little as 0.1 IXT will reduce the process with 1 hour. So it rather slim amount of IXT you need to spend to speed up the process, and that's very good for all of us that wanna, speed up our process and construct more facilities. Because that's what we want to do, right? Well, meanwhile, I'm just gonna, remove this and claim some waste. Look at this, some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful waste. I hope it tastes good. Only when you're submitting the task or anytime. Well, only if you have, let's say you refine waste at Eternal Lab. To speed up the prospecting, you can spend some IXT or Astro credit, just like you did in the past with Astro credit. Well, there's another alternative there today, and that is IXT. Yeah, just refresh the page, and I think it's up and running, guys. I could do it on my private account. It went smoothly, no issues there, not at all. So that's nice. Let's go and check what we found here. Dude, we're actually soon filled up this outlier facility. It's about to claim it in a couple of days. Whoa. 4 days time, 4 times 6, that's as much as 24. So in 4 days time, this outlier facility is filled, which is nice. But we can claim some asset. Refine asset. Yes, you can use it for if you already initiated refining processes, you can speed them up with IXT as of today, as of maybe a month and a half, I'm sorry, an hour and a half ago. That's when that new feature was implemented into the mission control, and it feels good. It feels so good. Valen Morgan spot. Why my pix tiles? It's hardly pop up on my screen. Not sure what is causing it on your screen. Impossible for me to say. I don't know what kind of settings you have. I don't know what device you're using. Think about it. We have um, plenty of players every week, every month. 40,000 people playing. So if you have an issue and 39,000 doesn't have an issue, well, it's very difficult for me to say why it doesn't work on yours, but it works on 30,000 people's devices. Cell phone gallery. Okay. Yeah, not sure what is causing the issue for you really. I mean, if it worked in the past and all of a sudden it doesn't work. I'm not sure what is preventing you from, you know, enjoying it smoothly as you did in the past. But it, as you see, like it works a lot more. It works a lot for people. It works well for people. And what happens if a facility is full? Well, you need to claim it. Otherwise, it will stop generate energy. So if once you reach 100, you need to claim it. Otherwise, it will stop to generate energy. And if you claim it, well, then you can obviously stake it and earn rewards. So that's pretty good. No, you can claim it whenever you want. But make sure that, so the energy is being produced in bulk. So if your facility has an output of 6, well, then it's and it's a good idea to wait till just after it has produced and distributed those 6 energies to your facility before you claim it. Otherwise, you're kind of like breaking up that, oh, we're getting too many nothings. Otherwise, you're kind of like losing time. So what I would suggest that you do is that uh, what are the rewards for staking energy and IXT 1 to 1? I think I did a calculation here on Monday, or it was Friday, and I think it was the APR was 1,500%. Not that bad, is it? No, it's pretty damn good. Between 12 and 1,500%. Nothing, 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 nothing. Too many X's here. Oh, I want a true love of my life, but I only got an X. Pooh. But yeah, between 12 and 1,500%, I think it is. I did not do the calculation today, but that's how it is. Has been on like the end of last week. What we did with the calculation, and that's pretty good rewards, guys. I would say that's really amazing. So never forget to claim your waste and refine it, because we want to construct our facilities and let them produce energy. Guys, how come some people it can take a week to get a facility, but it seems like I will take a month or more? Is there a strategy to that, or are resources bought to speed up process? I think in general it would take about a week for an account with only tiles on them that are producing waste. Approximately a week to construct the facility. So people that are constructing them in a faster pace, they are buying resources or they have more accounts. As easy as that. I'm pretty sure. Drones produce more, so if you have drones, well, that would reduce the time as well. Mm, but yes, you can actually, what people are doing, they are buying a lot and are using more accounts. Um, Hello, sir. Why we can see our rewards in energy for IXT on Amelia? What happened to the rewards if we stake it in Amelia? If you stake in Amelia, well, tiny bit of the rewards will go to the Amelia Foundation, the sustainability program that Planet IX is investing in. This Amelia Foundation. Basically, what we do is we save all accumulated IXT that has been distributed to that foundation, and we will reinvest that money or those funds into real life sustainability projects, such we've done in the past with one tree planted and more. And this is just the beginning. From the corporations, from meta shares, from different kind of um, different kind of corporation, different kind of assets. Well, they will shares of the revenue will go back to the Amelia Foundation, and make sure that we can reinvest that funds into the future sustainability projects. It's an ongoing program for us, and it's awesome. Honest opinion, how long do you think Planet X will last? Well, since we just started, I think we have a pretty long way to go, sir. Pretty long way to go. We're still in bear market. We are the one of few that are surviving, and we are the one of few that are increasing in trading volumes, increasing in popularity. If we're just looking at the Junes, if we're looking at how many new wallets we've had over the last couple of weeks, 10 days ago, I think we were about like 181,000 wallets. So over the last 2 weeks, we've increased with 12,000 new wallets holding IXT, which is a very good sign. I think the future for Planet X is very, very bright. And for all of us working here, we have there's no end to it. That's the thing. It's just there's no end to it. We will keep on building. We will make sure that we keep on producing the most fantastic game out there. The biggest game, well, it will eventually be. DAP Radar. Well, looking at DAP Radar, we are climbing the ladders there as well. And if you just scroll down and across all chains, we're like top 7, top 8 projects. Yeah, top 7 project here, which is a big news for us. And looking at the other projects that are on its top dApps, it's Pancake Swap, Alien Worlds. There's a lot of big companies here. So I think we've just started, guys. We will be working this for the future. How long? Not sure, but for a long time going forward. So that's awesome. Yes, the system is working. We've had some issues over the last couple of days. We deployed plenty of updates, that's for sure, but it is working, and it's been working fine for me basically all day. Um, yeah, let's see how we're doing here. Let's see if we have any IXT to spend. I think. Oh no, not much at all. Look at that, guys. 70 cents. Woohoo! Means that we've spent some IXT over the last week. Crazy. Uh, let's see how we're doing here, guys. So what do I need to do now? I need more IXT. Yes, that's for sure. So how can I make IXT? Well, we are definitely gonna be able to go to IX Foundation. I'm gonna remove that. We go to the staking dashboard, and from there we can claim some rewards because we staked some energy last week. We didn't stake too much, so I wouldn't necessarily think that we are gonna be able to claim a lot. No, not really. So maybe what I have to do is claim all the energy, um, and start producing some IXT because we're broke. So having the picks side by side generate more energy? No. Going from area or going from picks to area is the best way to increase the output of your facilities. So the facilities are the only assets that can generate energy. Um, Pick side by side? No. I mean, if you have built an area territory and you stake that underneath your facility, it's gonna increase the output with 200%. If you have a sector, well, even further. Zone, further, and legendary will have the highest output, obviously. The oh, look, nice. Um, the output, how quickly the facility will produce is dependent on which tier they are located in. So if you have a legendary tier, they will produce energy every 6 hours, outlier 24. Everything is stated in the white paper, and I suggest that you go and read the section about energy staking to get a better understanding of how this game works. It is really important that you study and educate yourself. If you don't do your due diligence, well, I don't think that you will have the same output as the people that do their due diligence. So becoming a thriving Polygon player requires that you study a bit, because this complex game is a trading platform, it's a financial game. A lot of parameters you need to include when you set your strategy, because not only that, you will also need to build territories to increase the output of your energy. Well, you can basically just sit and claim waste and waste and waste and produce facilities. But if you only have a pig staked underneath, the facility will only produce one. Here's it. A single pix gives 1 power. An area territory gives 3 power, sector 4 power, zone 5, and domain 6 power. And depending on the tier, you have a different prediction lead time. So outlier 24 hours and legendary 8 hours. So it will be a lot quicker to produce from a legendary facility than an outlier facility. Well, you do the math. Go and check this out. So you need, if you have 6 picks, then you need 6 facilities. Otherwise, they won't produce energy. If you don't have a facility staked on the tiles, well, then they will generate waste instead of energy. So if you have 6 picks, then you need to have 6 facilities. If you have 1 area, well, and you stake a facility on top of that, I will give you 3 energy per 24 hours. If we're looking at outlier as an example. So you have to what you have to do is go and read energy section, study it, and study these tables. They will explain exactly how it works and the amount of energy that they will produce. So if you understand that, well, then you know how to set your strategies. So the highest increase you can go is from single picks to area territories, 200%. So basically having 2 areas with 2 facilities will have the same output as 6 picks with 6 facilities. That's the case. I need IXT, that's for sure. That's 100% sure. Didn't know that we were down at almost at 0 already. Meaning that going through all of these notifications now when I don't have IXT seem a bit pointless. So since I'm not going to be able to bid and they cannot accept my bids, there will be fake news for all of them receiving my bids. And I can also look at the fact that they're declining all my bids, since they've probably been trying to accept them, but there were insufficient funds. And well, what you do is you kind of like move along and reject them, because well, that's the case. If you cannot sell them, why should you have that bid in your account? No, not interesting at all. So what I have to do now is see if I do have any incoming bids. If I can find some funds here. Yes, look at this. Is this kind of like where we are building ourselves? Yeah, so now people are trying to bid on our picks. That's funny. We are not gonna sell them. We're still waiting to. I'm just gonna. Can I just? Yes, nice. Need to go and check on mission control, see how much resources we have. No, Actually, I want to go to inventory. What do you mean in crowd Africa? What about explore? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. So we still have 30 energy here that we could stake. I should definitely do that to. Ah, that's correct. I don't have any IXT to stake. So this is the thing. Um, I need IXT. Whatever I want to do, I need IXT now. So I need to go back here and maybe we can sell some pigs. This guy trying to buy pigs that we bought for a much higher price. So looking at holy moly, this is funny, huh? We've been building here, but all of a sudden they don't sell pigs to us, and now they want to buy the pigs that we bought, and at a lower price than we bought them in. So we were not gonna sell. None of these are interested to us to sell because this isn't the region where we are trying to build ourselves. So basically, what we'll do is gonna decline them all. Sorry, guys. If it would have been in an area where we're not building, well, that's a different story. Um, if the facilities, there are there's four different. So at the moment, we only have we can go to build, we can go to an overview. So we have uncommon picks, uncommon facility. We have outlier domain. So this one is placed on a domain. So it has the energy output per day is 6 energy. This one 1.5. This one is also on picks. So output is 2. And the last one is also placed on top of a pix, giving it that 1.2 output. So thanks OX Planet, much appreciated. But I think there's actually a source here at the office that will give us some fun so we can keep on educating our players. I will definitely ask for that tomorrow. I know that the guy with the wallet is not at the office anymore. He's on meetings, so I will make sure that there are more IXT on this account than I can imagine the next time I'm logging in. So at the moment, you cannot upgrade your facilities. It's a feature for the future. We are testing it in dev environment, but eventually you will be able to do so. The requirements, they will also be, everything is to be announced. We are testing all these features to make sure it's working according to the plan. But yeah, we're all waiting for it. Of course, it's gonna be real nice. How it will look and so on as is yet to be revealed. The only thing we know is that it will increase the output, which is awesome. The main things we're working on at the moment, it's the marketplace 2.0. Obviously, that's not a secret. We've been working that for a long time, and it's a priority, of course. With fixing all the bugs and and minor updates that's needed to mission control, the marketplace 2.0 is the priority for us at the moment. It will just increase the user experience a lot, and also it will feel a lot better to be able to trade within Planet X, not going to third-party player, because if we are not 100%. Um, if you don't do like we can do a mistake. I by accident bought waste or Astro credits. Not entirely sure which one it was, but I that's what I did. I bought either waste or Astro credit from someone who made fake assets. So I did it live here on the Twitch, which is kind of funny because the moment before I did it, I I basically taught everyone how not to get fooled by any scammers out there, and then I got so excited. So when I decided to buy, I forgot to check that it was actually the real contract. So, you know, we do some stupid mistakes sometimes. Um, I only hope that it was the last one. The last one for sure. Um, Last time I did that. Exactly. So we can say it was by purpose to show how not to do it. But if I put my hand on over my heart, I'm telling you it was a mistake. um, and it was funny. The timing was right, especially since I was going on about how important it is to actually check on the contract and that the token address is correct and so on. Um, yeah, it's that's how we sometimes do it. That's how we sometimes learn from our mistakes, and I think that's what I did. I learned from my mistakes for sure. One thing I want to talk about today is gas prices. So there's a lot of discussions in Discord and in other forums that there's so many gas prices over and over and over here and there. But you got to remember, it's not Planet IX you're paying these funds to. You pay this to the Polygon network for them to securely execute your transactions. You got to remember, this is a Web3 game, and every transaction is being recorded on chain, and it is for everyone to see. It's 100% transparent. So these gas fees, they are not being paid to Planet X. We don't take a cut from it. We don't make money on it. It is for the Polygon network to securely execute our transaction and make sure that we can continue to operate on their chain. That's why I suggest that before you start trading, you go into polygonscan.com and you go to where it says medium gas price. You click on it, and here you can find the current gas prices. So at the moment, it's not very low. When it's very stable and when it's not congested, it will sometimes go down to around 40-60 gwei. It's called gas price because we measure it in the cost of US gas. How much gas it would need to execute a transaction. That's why they came up with the gas price gwei. But so whenever you start to trade, go check Polygon scan, check the current gas prices so you're not being ruined. They're generally not very expensive. A transaction costs less than a dollar cent, which is very cheap. That's why Polygon is a good chain to be operating on when as a game, because there's a lot of transactions on our contract and we need to do a lot of transactions every day. Just looking at ERC 721, that's picks. So 88,141 transactions over the last 24 hours. But going into ERC 1155 top tokens, which is currently over the last few days, we reached 500,000 transactions in 24 hours. That's insane numbers. So we are a big player here on Polygon chain. we're obviously the project with the most transactions. That's why I think it's very important that you go in to polygonscan.com. You start by going to polygonscan.com. You click on medium gas prices and check on the current gas price. If it's below 100, it's the prices are very very slim. If they go 2, 3, 4, 500 away, well, then you might want to wait for another, wait for 15, 20 minutes or so. Um, you might want to wait for 15, 20 minutes or so, and prices might drop. You gotta be strategic in everything we do here. Makes it a lot easier to not end up paying too much money on gas prices. If it's reaching like 1000, well, you might as well go and cook some nice, lovely, juicy food, eat it, and come back a bit later. We're really happy that you're playing and engaging in the game, but there's other things in life as well. So if you don't necessarily always need to do certain things at that moment. You might want to wait, and that's the case if the gas prices are extremely high. Just a tip from the board. So yeah, Polygon scan. You can click on the gas price here. There's a bit of a, and you will reach this site where you can find the current gas price. Awesome. As you know, we have a bit of an IXT situation. We can currently not continue to build because we're all out of IXT. Uh, it's a shame, right? So how do we solve this? Well, I know how I'm gonna solve this, but normally what I would do, I'd sell picks, I'd list picks. So maybe that's the case. Maybe we should just start listing picks today. See if we get some traction. Go back to explore mode and zoom out. Map picks, apply, and just keep on zooming out. And what we will find now, here we own quite a lot of picks. That's awesome. We're not building. Look at this. There's plenty of picks we own in this location as well. And we're not building here as of yet. So maybe we just want to list a fair few picks in this area. We can also activate the show only picks on map button and update. And now we will. I need to apply. That's correct. So I can zoom in and ooh la la, that went too quickly, right? Okay, maybe I should go zoom out a little bit more so I can gather more picks in one go and start listing them. So what I normally want to do is move funds from one side of the map to the location where I am building. And we're currently building in 4 locations of the map, but this is not one of them. There's 100 picks that I can select and list today. Let's do it. Fixed price, same price on all. Just go 1. This case, hopefully we will have some picks sold, and I think that's a pretty attractive price compared to average picks price on the map, which is currently, well, it actually jumped a bit over the last few days. We were down like 235, 220, 325, and now we're like up in 340, 350 again. So sell them for 1 IXT each. It's a pretty attractive price, so hopefully we can find some buyers by doing it this way. And when we log in tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I hopefully will have some IXT, not only from the financial advisor here in the background, sending me IXT for the purpose of education and so on, but also from selling pics, which is very important. If you're looking for a sustainable way to trade and build territories, selling pics is just as important. That's why I think buying packs is a really good thing, because in packs you will decrease your average pick price, and selling them for the average price. In this case, I'm not. In this case, I'm just like selling them quickly, as quickly as possible. But if we look at average picks price and if you do our calculations through that, well, the key is that we will earn more from the IXT than we paid, and that's nice. That way we'll have a sustainable trading, and it's definitely better to do it that way. Especially if, as in this case, where we're not spending too much time, we're already building in 4 locations. I mean, there's no point having all these picks if we're not gonna do anything about it. It takes some time though to list 100 picks. And I wouldn't say it was the best timing to do it, because the gas prices are this is another case of preaching and not doing it. If we just would have waited a little bit, I know that during this time of the day it is normally a pretty high activity on the chain, and the prices are normally a lot higher than in the morning. Well, at least in the morning for me here in CET time zone. So when I wake up like 7 o'clock, which is 6 UTC, or even before that, it's not as much activity on the chain as it is now. So yes, it's normally a lot better to do all the things that I need to do in the mornings. But now I have initiated this project, and I think it's I need to complete it. There's 86 to go. It's gonna take some time. Hopefully it's not gonna go one every minute, but it's gonna take some time. That's okay. It's part of the game, and hopefully we'll earn some IXT from doing it. And that's the entire idea with listing them. If we are to sell half of them, that's still 50 IXT to be reinvested in a different location, which is nice. 50 more picks, no, 50 more IXT, and let's say I buy them for, let's say I buy picks for the average picks price of 3.5. Well, then I can at least buy another 14, 15 picks. And looking at the uncommon location of the map where we're building, I think that will be very favorable. If we are to buy the picks that we want, the 15 picks that we want, well, then we're definitely going to be able to connect some of the clusters that are currently floating around waiting to dock with another one. Good news is the gas prices are. No, I wonder why it's. So 0.04 Matic. So that's about 0.03 USD. So this is a pretty costly process. I should definitely have waited. Well, that's what I do. I preach and then I don't follow my preachings. Crazy bananas, huh? Bronx Warrior, welcome. How are you feeling? Leah Pilipina, good day to you too. Esther, hi, how are you feeling? Nice to have you on board here. We're approaching Christmas, guys. How does that feel? Are you excited for Christmas, some holidays? I'm excited for some Christmas holidays. I think it's gonna be so nice. And we're also we're also we're also kind of experiencing a nice winter landscape here in Stockholm. It's cold and it's snowing and it's looking pretty good. We need money. Well, we all say we need money, but we just have to look at the right place, right? We gotta be better at saving. If we spend too much, well, it's gonna be a difficult one. I think we had I missed a question here earlier. To come back what is before any person. Okay, yeah. No, we actually went through that, which is this is gonna take quite some time. The chain is busy. I wish we could cancel all the operations. I'm not entirely sure how. But I think there should be a way. Yeah, maybe I'm just unlucky because it's volatile. The DJ is on board. Hashtag Andreas. Are you hearing my music in the background? Got some pretty nice tunes here today. A bit of slow beat hip hop. It's great. I never worked at an office space where like most of my colleagues have really good taste in music. It's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, let's cancel this operation. Okay, look at this. It's running quite smoothly, huh? No issues yet, which is good. Which is very good. I hope there will be some nice, juicy releases prior to Christmas as well. Yes, exactly. That's what I announced earlier here today. It's possible to speed up your processes, refining ways that both Eternal Lab and Global Waste System, and also speed up facility construction, is now possible with IXT. No need to spend Astro credits to gain Astro credits. All you have to do is spend a tiny amount of IXT. 0.1 IXT will reduce the process by 1 hour. So basically what you can do to speed up a facility construction, spend 4.8 IXT and you are good to go. Not bad at all. And it's not only good for that, it's good for the entire... Let's see if I can get the announcement up here on the screen. Discord. Yes. Oh no, I just want to log in. I don't want to... I don't want to go to the app because you cannot see it. There you go. No, wrong. That's wrong. Maybe we can... No, wrong. Also wrong. I just want to log in directly from... Sign in, yes. Don't know the name. Why is it making it so difficult for me? Can I just please log in directly on... It should probably be something like log in. Yes. Oh, mamma mia, I'm a genius. Did I say that loud? There we go. Let's go and have a look at the super announcement. Okay, greetings AOC. We have just pushed a new update that include IXT acceleration. Previously, it has been possible to speed up certain processes in mission control using Astro credits, namely the refinement of waste through Eternal Lab and Global Waste System, and also the construction of facilities in new lands. We have now added a function where you can choose to speed up these processes using IXT. This will increase the utility of the token and the costs are specified below. Global Waste Systems, Eternal Lab, 0.1 IXT per hour. Sorry, I need to take back what I said about new lands. So 0.2 IXT speed up per hour for facility construction. The IXT that is used to speed up the processes will be split into two pools. 50% of the IXT will be burned. Nice. This is one of many burn mechanics that we are introducing, thus making IXT a deflationary asset. The other 50% will go to staking pool dedicated to the New Lands Corporation treasury. Therefore, by extension, to the holders of New Lands MetaShares. So if you're a New Lands MetaShare holder, well, congratulations to you. You will earn future rewards from every IXT that's being spent on the acceleration of processes. So nice. Allocation 50% to burn and 50% to New Lands MetaShares Corporation treasury. Pretty good. If we go to the finer details in the comms article, let's see. well, it's basically the same. So I don't necessarily need to say it once more. But really nice. The burn mechanic is good because it's one of the factors that will help the IXT go gain value. Deflationary asset. It's so nice. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna even bookmark this. Haha. Discord for sure. Yes. I'm just gonna bookmark it. And next time I can just boom, click on it, and I'm there. So nice, so easy. What else announcements have I missed reading? Um, this is also a very good reminder, written by Our Highness OX Planet, or an increased number of scammers are joining our server due to the rising popularity of Planet IX. Let me remind you about a few things so we can all stay safe. Scammers will send you DMs, direct messages, trying to help you. They will say you need to authenticate your wallet and send you a website link or a QR code. Never interact with this stuff. They only want to steal your assets. Always check you're talking to a real member of staff and not just some random person claiming to be support. Try and stay in our public Discord channels. Scammers will not get you there as admins will be watching. If someone asks you to DM them or DMs you, just ignore them. Only speak to verified members of staff. This is very important, guys, so please follow these instructions and you will most likely prevent yourself from being scammed. I highly suggest reading this page from discord.com and closing your DMs on our server and other crypto servers. This way scammers will not be able to contact you. So smart, so smart. Security and common sense is super important in this crypto space, just as it is in real life. Well, I cannot agree more. Take care of your assets and never connect your wallet to a site you don't trust. Below, I have included a screenshot of someone trying to scam one of our members so you can see what it looks like. Um, yes, and there you find a very insecure link that you definitely do not want to click on. If you do that, well, we cannot help you. And if you're being scammed, we cannot regain access of the assets transferred from your wallet. No one can. That's the security of Web3. So stay safe, guys. Make sure that you are not interacting with people you don't know. Um, and also, if we know, for example, OX Planet, look at this beautiful Christmassy IX logo. I want one of them as well. So if you look at OX Planet, if you click on it, you will get all the roles. And it says admin. And that is a nice thing to verify that he is actually a member of the staff. So if you're insecure, if you don't know anything about the person, for example, I can go here and let's see this guy. I don't know him. So agents of change, new launch genesis. You can find the different roles they have claimed. All the staff have claimed admin or any of the roles given to them that will give them the credibility of being an admin. Rahul 9876 is another agent of change that I don't know. The same thing there. There's no thing saying that he is an admin or he or she is an admin. So that's one way to verify who the person you're talking with is. Yeah, I mean, in real life, we try to stay as safe as possible. Um, we don't walk blindfolded out of a cliff. We know it's gonna hurt. So the same thing here. Make sure you don't click on anything that you don't know. Easy. Okay, so how is this looking? is gonna go on forever. How nice. Very, very, very nice. Um, I think that that's gonna be like the ending note of this session. I'm gonna make sure that we have some more IXT to spend for the next time we're seeing each other. I think that'll be a lot more fun. I can actually interact with the game in a bit much better way. Until then, stay safe, enjoy a beautiful day, and much love to all of you. And I hope to see you back here soon again, as always. Peace out, guys. Ciao.